Ahead of Election Day, many groups face challenges voting, whether early or at the voting booth. For some Native American communities, it is being able to read and understand the voting process and ballots. From the Cronkite School of Journalism in Phoenix, Alexia Stanbridge explains.
It says
Maxine Wadsworth is a translator for Navajo County elections, which covers many parts of both the Navajo and Hopi Nation in northern Arizona. Her job is to translate voting information into the Hopi language. Many Indigenous languages emphasize oral, not written communications. So Wadsworth and her team translate election materials, recording audio files that voters can listen to when they vote.
The screen is now on.
These translations allow Indigenous voters to fully participate in a process that may determine their future.
It is important for elections to have an interpreter or a translator to help the people understand what their options are in voting and to have the proper tools to assist them in making the right choices.
It's crunch time. The election is just a few days away. The team on the Hopi Nation spends hours translating voting instructions and ballots. In many cases, they have to call election offices for clarification, seeking meanings behind the words.
Makes it very challenging when you're asked to interpret a document which generally has no place in Hopi language at all.
Wadsworth says in the Hopi language, there aren't single terms for certain government roles.
The governor is Itatitskwai Arizona Sis-Uvermungwe, who's the leader of the state.
Other election officials, like Rosita Kelly, work for the Navajo Elections Administration. She says it's not as simple as a word-for-word translation.
It would take certain, maybe 2 or 3 sentences in Navajo to describe a word.
Tribal nations cover over a quarter of Arizona land, with vast distances between many communities and voting locations. On the Tohono O'odham Nation, the 11 polling places are spread across an area almost the size of Connecticut. There are 22 tribal nations in Arizona. Ballots are translated into just 3 languages, Hopi, Apache, and Navajo, by the certain counties where the tribes meet guidelines under the Voting Rights Act for English proficiency within their populations. The Tohono O'odham Nation is one of the many tribes whose ballots are not translated. Tribal member Verlin Jose says that puts the older members of his tribe at a disadvantage.
It would impact everyone, mainly the elders, mainly the people that live in communities that are remote who are still very fluent, and it's what they speak every day.
Jose says translations would have additional benefits.
I believe that would help increase the voter turnout because people will more understand what is actually on the ballot.
What does this proposition mean? What does tax mean? What does, different, whatever the propositions are.
Hopi Tribal Registrar Karen Shupla says ballot propositions, whose descriptions in voter guides can be pages long, can be confusing in any language. One resource election workers offer is in-person translations at polling centers, while making sure not to coach tribal members on whom to vote for.
It also helps them to explain, like, don't be afraid, they can translate for you and they'll help you understand the propositions.
The goal, says Maxine Wadsworth of Navajo County elections, isn't just to make it easier for tribal members to participate in the electoral process. It's to give them voice and power.
It's necessary. It's necessary to give the voters an opportunity for information that could help them making an informed decision for themselves and the things that they believe in. For
the PBS NewsHour, I'm Alexia Stanbridge with Cronkite News on the Hopi Nation.
So glad we are able to highlight that, and be sure to join us tomorrow for live 2022 election coverage, as well as an interview with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as we prepare for the results to come in. It all begins on the NewsHour and will be followed with our special coverage throughout the night here on PBS. Plus, you can join us online all afternoon tomorrow with additional analysis at pbs.org/newshour or on our YouTube channel.